Well, like I said, I paid for half of my sin by confusing Roy Orbison with Tom Petty by playing the Roy Orbison track. And there's more coming. Don't worry. Don't worry. And now we are here with Tom Petty. And one of the requests I actually already knew, so we switched it out. That's like the one song I do know by Tom Petty, Free Fallin'. I think everyone knows that one. But we're going to be listening to two other ones. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. And we are back with Mr. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. We're re-listening to two tracks. Don't Come Around Here No More and I Won't Back Down. And two, I guess that's the official music videos as well with it. Like I said, Free Fallin' I know, obviously, from the radio. But it's, I think, as far as it goes with him, unless it's like I hear it and I'm like, oh, yeah, I know that song. 'Cause that happens all the time. But, yeah, for the most part, I'm not familiar with him. And no, he is not Roy Orbison. I figured that out pretty quick. That's funny. Oh, man. We should do some more Traveling WIlburys soon. And welcome to another day of Lee Reacts Power Hour, July 31st. If you're watching day of premiere, I'm going to start kind of announcing these things, you know, because I do consider this like a morning show sort of thing, too. So, you know, it gets split up, obviously, throughout other videos and people see different parts, so it kind of makes sense, it kind of doesn't, but I'm just trying some new stuff out for August since it's a new month, and I'm just finishing up some stuff, dotting the I's, crossing the T's. Alright, and thank you to our Alpha Patron Joel S for this wonderful pick. I'm guessing he knows his stuff. Alright, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Don't Come Around Here No More. 3, 2, 1, go. And this is off of, not Full Moon Fever, Southern Accents. What the fuck? Alice!
Don't come around here no more. Don't come around here no more.
She looks familiar.
Whatever you're looking for. Hey! Don't come around here no more. I'm giving up. Stop.
This is the Mad Hatter. I love the sitar riff. Ooh, those keys. What the fuck?
I don't feel you anymore.
1985. In all its glory.
Whatever you're looking for. Hey! Don't come around here no more. I've given up. Stop. I've given up. Stop. I've given up. Stop. You tangle my emotion. I've given up. Honey, please admit it's over.
Oh my god. I was not expecting that. It's herself.
Stop walking down my street.
Oh man, the videos so good back then. Like, look at that set, dude. That wasn't cheap. Gonna have you for breakfast. No. It's like that Star Trek The Next Generation episode. No. Weren't they eating it wasn't Riker, they were eating Troy. It was like a crazy dream the Data was having. Ooh. Stop talking about Star Trek, Lee. Stop. That was trippy as hell, I'm not gonna lie. That was a hell of a video. I Won't Back Down, which is off of Full Moon Fever, 1989.
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I'll stand my ground.
That's Jim Keltner on drums, I think.
Won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from
That's right? Oh, no.
dragging me down.
not.
Gonna stand my ground. And I won't back down.
Jeff Lynne!
Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right.
Is that George?
I got just one line. In a world that keeps on pushing me around, but I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down.
Oh, there's George.
Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't.
That's Phil Jones on the drums. My apologies, I think. Hey, he's got my haircut. Oh my goodness, look at that fashion, bro. Slide guitar always sounds great. They're all friends, man.
No easy way out. Hey, I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. No, I won't back down.
See, yeah. Wasn't this around the time of the Traveling WIlburys? That's like 1991, right? Or 1990? Because that outfit that Tom was wearing, it looks exactly like the Traveling WIlburys stuff that they did. And of course, George and Jeff were in on this, so that, you know, that's three of them at least. They're just, missing Roy and Bob Dylan, I think. And then the drummer was Jim Keltner, right? I think, or was it Gordon or Keltner? There's tons of Jims. That was really good. The videos are a lot of fun, and I think it's cool that they were experimenting so much with the video technology back then. And I bet every new video that came out, everyone's like, wow, that's really cool. Oh, that's so cool, you know, like, oh, wow, you know, because it's a whole new art form, basically, you know, video, music video on like a commercial scale, not like the small promo films and such that like a lot of the bigger bands might have done back in the 60s and 70s. During the 80s, man, like the record labels were giving money to everybody to go make music videos and, you know, just expand on that art form. I think that's very interesting to see how it started and where we got, you know, because if you look at that video for Strawberry Fields Forever, that's a masterpiece. But I know that's also like meant to be that way. Nowadays, that's not meant to be masterpieces or anything like that. It's just meant to make money. And I think that's really sad. I mean, it's always been mostly about money. I'm not stupid, but you know, at the same time, like there was some artistic integrity or honor or just, you know, just pursuits of the passion, you know. I don't know. I feel like we've fallen so far. All right. So for this one, if it goes back, go. Backing the vocalist. Get the out of here. All right, so for Full Moon Fever, which was I Won't Back Down, that was... No, not track listing. All right, Tom Petty, lead and backing vocals, 6 and 12-string acoustic and electric guitars, keyboards, tambourine, hand claps. That's for the whole album. Mike Campbell on lead guitar, bass guitar, mandolin, slide guitar, the dobro, keyboards. Jeff Lynne on bass guitar, rhythm, guitar, synthesizer, piano, keyboards. Bill Jones on the drums. George Harrison did acoustic and backing vocals on this track. And that is it. Produced by Jeff Lynne with Tom Petty and Mike Campbell. And then you go to the next one, which is Southern Accents. That was the first track, and that was Don't Come Around Here No More. That was the lead single for Southern Accents. It was released in 1985. Not gonna lie, I like that one more. I think than the second one. Even though, you know, George and Jeff were on it, I enjoyed it. You know, it actually did remind me of the Wilburys, and in some aspects, but not in others. It was very, what's the word? Easy, you know, soft. You know, it's like very calm, almost music. You know, at least for the second one. The second track, it was a little trippy, you know, especially with the video and the sitar riff in the background and Tom's vocals that are very unique, you know. I don't know what kind of voice you would call that, like, because he's kind of talking and he's kind of singing at the same time. I don't really know who to compare that to, but he's got a very good voice though, especially when he goes, hey baby, you know, like he can really hit the notes. But like I think his you know, the average singing voice that he uses, it's very interesting. It's kind of like a Bob Dylan sort of thing almost, where he's kind of talking and singing at the same time. You know, the lyrics were very, especially for the I Won't Back Down one, or that where that line came from. That one felt very uplifting in a way and like hopeful. The first one felt very trippy and kind of out there, and I like that one a lot more, I think, than the second one. Even though the second one was still good, I would play it again. But that first one definitely had something there. I could see, and that's like an earlier album. And you know, bands always have their more, shall we say, I guess, true material, I think, towards the beginning of their career than the end. And I'm not saying that there's like a 4-year difference. It's not. Sometimes that's a big deal. Sometimes that's not. You know, 4 years, but obviously they were getting geared up for the Wilburys, and well, I know that's kind of like it all happened on accident sort of thing. And I think George had a song, right? Oh man, this story always, what is it? George had a song and blah blah blah, called this person, went to this person's house, you know, they kind of just all came together. I think they were already working on it, Jeff and George, something like that. And yeah, there we go. And then that's what led me to Tom Petty, was that video with the Traveling WIlburys. And I thought that was fantastic. Those 2 videos we did were great. And I'm definitely down to hear more Tom now. I don't know if this is a great, like, what's the word? If this is reflective of his entire discography. I don't know, you know. I hopefully the first one is more, you know, more of an indicator of his discography, where it's like a little more experimental, and you know, he's not just going for like a top 40 hit. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I like top 40 hits, but sometimes, I guess, unless you hear it multiple times, you know, you have like an attachment to it. Sometimes you'll hear something and you'll be like, oh, that was good, you know, and I liked it, you know. It just, nothing really grabbed me, as I say. You know, I there's things that grab me. It's like it's a riff or it's a note here or something. It could be anything, you know. But the second song, nothing really came out and grabbed me other than his voice, which I thought was very, very good. His vocals were great in that one. But in the first track, you know, the sitar riff definitely grabbed me. The whole atmosphere of the track definitely got me. And like I liked his vocals both, and guitar was good too, obviously. Percussion was a little more, you know, I think not prevalent, but it was a little more up front in the mix, at least in the second track. And I guess that was is it the same drummer? All right, so for the first track, it's Stan Lynch on drums, Howie Epstein on bass, Benmont Tench on keyboards, and Mike Campbell on electric guitar, dobro slide guitar, bass guitar, and then Tom Petty. Why do I keep saying his name wrong? Tom Petty, lead vocals, electric guitar, acoustic guitar, 12-string, and then the OBX drum machine on one of the tracks. That's for Southern accents. And I don't know, this is their 6th album by 1985, so I'm guessing that the Heartbreakers and Tom Petty, they started like in the late 70s, you know, disco time. Am I right? That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, if you guys have any other recommendations about them, I'll definitely check them out. Like I said, I liked his vocals, I think, the most, honestly, other than the guitar and sitar in the first track. And thank you to our Alpha Patron Joel, as always, for another great pick. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate your support. And I'm out of here. See you later. Patreon, right here. Whoa, wait, hey. Watch it, man. There's a link in the description. The post just went out yesterday for August. So if you join the $15 tier or up, you get 1 free request a month. You know, there's rules that goes for it. I posted it with the August one, so you can see it. It's going to be the pinned thread or post you'll see when you go on Patreon. All the rules are right there. That's for PayPal as well. Yeah, and if you want to send a request or a tip in via PayPal, there is a link down below. But if you join Patreon, you get access to our Discord, all the block videos, full lab reactions to the Beatles, tons of Beatles albums, Blind Faith, bunch of random stuff, man. But that's where I drop everything that gets blocked. So hopefully this thing is not one of them. You never know. So thanks for watching, y'all. Wait, hold. All right, y'all.